waiting for it.
You got him.
Not very big, whatever it is, but we'll find out what we've been.
You don't need a net, do you? That's a trout, isn't it?
I think that's it.
Or a red.
Redfish, yeah. Red.
It's a little red. Let me get the cameras.
No, that's a whiting.
That's a whiting. That's what's hitting on us.
You know what that is?
Says turn it this way.
That's a fish taco.
That's a fish taco.
Uh-huh.
Let's just
That's
call
a
him
whiting.
Taco.
Come here, Taco.
Oh, oh no. Crap. There went dinner.
Goodbye, Taco.
Well, happy Labor Day.
Yeah, where'd you park and where'd you just keys?
Floorboard. And right there in the middle where all those other boats were
Perfect.
parked.
Alright.
On a perfect day, maybe you can just pull right on through and around and get in line, but...
Well, hello, Taco. Goodbye, Taco.
Easy come, easy go. Got chicken in the freezer for backup plan.
Now, my wife is with me because when Adam and I went out fishing, I told Adam my game plan was to catch just a couple of fish, maybe one 18-inch fish or fish tacos, because that's what my wife sent. So she decided, today's Labor Day, she decided that she's going to have to go with me if she's going to get any fish tacos.
I think dinner might have just come and gone. But we've been getting hit by something. We didn't know what it was. And I think it must be the whiting. Oh, Dad.
You on?
Yeah.
That a ladyfish?
I think that's another little
Is that
whiting.
trout? That's a trout.
Come here, buddy. The sooner you get in here, the sooner you get off. Come here, buddy. Oh, you really do one off though, don't you? Well, hold still. Pretty boy.
Mm-hmm.
Slide back in there. Oh, Dad, I'm on. I'm on.
What you got?
I don't know, because it's heavy.
Get the net.
I mean, not. I don't know if it. Oh, it's a flounder. That's a doormat. Is that what they call a big flounder?
Yeah.
I thought they just called them a doormat because, they're, buddy, go down here.
Shrimp came out of him.
Ah, he didn't want that bad.
Gosh. Settle down.
Been a lot easier if you'd stayed on the hook, bud. Giving him his shrimp back.
No.
So,
Look at this though.
oh yeah, show the camera that. That's what he
Came
had.
out of him.
He hadn't gotten quite so excited. Maybe he could have kept that in his belly. I got me one now. What is that?
That's a trout, I think, isn't it? That looks like a better one. better trout. Can you net it?
Nah. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Did I measure him?
Yeah, that's mine.
Hey, Dad. This one, I'm gonna let you get out because he didn't swallow it, but it's more.
Yeah, he's almost 6. He's 15 3/4. You want to name this one?
Do you want to, or do you want to put him back?
Well, he's.
Is he big? Is he big enough to keep?
He's 16.
All right. You want that for tacos then?
He's almost 17. Yeah.
All right. Then let's keep him for taco.
He's right at 16 1/4, so.
That'll be enough for us to have dinner, right?
Mm-hmm.
A big tug. Several big tugs. It's got to be trout, but they're getting my tail. I think maybe that tail needs to come off there.
Well, I've got one without that kind of tail, and I'm not getting bit. So.
I'm getting big, nice bites. He's even still following me out here, but I got him.
He's just a little guy, but little guy.
Hold still, bud. Hold still. Hold still.
Flounder.
Oh! I stuck my finger in his mouth. Dang you. Now that hurt.
Why'd you put your finger in his mouth?
Well, I thought I could get my hand on that little barb thing, and he you pushed this down in there. Now I'm afraid of his teeth. Here.
You need a little cabana boy that can tie your hooks. And...
Hey, I put my own hook on. I think I got me a cabana boy right there. Let me show it. Right there, that guy. There's my cabana boy. Oh, flounder.
That's just a baby flounder there.
Not very big at all. Is there anything to be concerned about when you take these off? I don't know if
Teeth.
I've ever taken a flounder off. Grab him just like you normally grab him, a fish?
Yeah, a lot of times the easiest thing to do is keep a pair of pliers back there with you, and you can grab the
Pliers?
your hook right here. Like that. You can turn him upside down in the water.
Flip him in the water.
Yeah.
I think I've seen you do that before.
So you just grab your hook. If you can see your hook, just go like this and grab it.
Right
Put him
there.
over here and just go like that and let the weight of him pull it.
We'll
So
try
it's
it.
going to be sitting right there in the seat. There's a fish, Pam. This is a redfish
Okay.
here.
Let me get the net.
Turn that camera right around here just a little bit. He was right in the grass.
I'm gonna reel in.
Just a dandy here.
Hold on, I've got the net here. Put this in. Got her. Fun red
These are
one.
fun, boy.
Okay, I hope I have this. You know, I'm not the camera person.
Just don't touch any buttons.
I think I'll got it. There goes the drag. Well,
Maybe an overslot here.
we just said we caught a red today. Oh wow, he's a pretty boy. You're bringing him to me though, right?
Yeah, I'm
Is that good?
That's fine.
doesn't really want to come in today, does
No,
he?
he's a big hoss.
Oh. We gotta take you around the front. You ready? Oh, I didn't get him. Good grief.
Yep, you know. Alright, he's coming right at you.
Ooh, ah.
Okay.
Are you tired?
That's fun. Let's take down
Anything?
there. No, I just want to get a good
I gotta
screen.
get a picture, Dad. I don't know if I...
Good.
You got him? Yeah. There. Wow, what a pretty fish. Easy with them. Whoa, nice fight.
Well, that was fun.
Your jaw was just working.
Was it?
I got my clam, little thread. Come here, pretty baby. Looky there. Oh, you're pretty. You're just a pretty, pretty, pretty fish. Yes, you are. That stupid thing.
Pliers, I can show you.
The only thing I'm good at is getting the hook in my,
You don't want to run that hook
Here.
in your palm of your hand.
I'm gonna have you do this. I know, that's the only thing I'm too ginger with him. By his eye, though.
Set him down because I don't want to let me have the string.
Okay. By his eye, and I don't want to hurt his eye. Thank you. Thank you, Dad.
Got it neutral?
Yeah.
You're in. Just come on, come on. But make sure your motor's straight. Come on. Come on, a little bit more. Perfect.
Is that on?
That's it. Turn your motor off and trim it up. We got an ice maker in there, which is pretty nice. And I had ice in this bag before we ever took off. Now, Pam and I, we were just planning on 1 or 2 fish. She caught this trout right here, and it's the only one we kept. But I think it's the only one we could have kept, aside from the big upper slot redfish that I caught later in the day. So this is the catch, clean, and cook. So I'm going to take you all through the process. I like to rinse my fish off really good. They got a nice slime on them. This guy's been sitting in a bag of ice for the last few hours, and now he's ready to process. I've only got 1 fish, so it's not a fillet knife thing. These guys have scales on them. You can see the scales are real light, not very much, not very heavy at all, not like a redfish. But you don't have to scale them to do this process. I'm just showing you that so I can show you this. So when you get ready to cut this fish, what I do is I'll get behind this pectoral fin, and there's a lot more meat up here on the shoulder than what people realize. I see people go like this and cut them across right here. Well, they're leaving out a good chunk of meat right there. So I go up here and get this shoulder meat, cut it to the bone. Now, this is just 1 fish, so I'm going to be real careful with it. But so the scales, they're layered like this. So if you were trying to cut it this way, you're cutting into the scales. So I cut this way and cut kind of into the grain of the scales. there's going to be a point where you can, I mean, really, if you want to be technical about it, meat on this side, meat on that side. There's a bone in between. So if you want to get all the meat you can get, and this is a 16-inch trout, so I want to get all the meat I can get because we're going to have fish tacos tonight. So I'm going to be real careful, and I'm going to run my fillet knife, you know, along the backbone, and I mean, when I get up to that spine, then you can switch directions and you can kind of go from the spine down inward. I know that might seem like overkill to a bunch of you guys, but, and if you're, especially if you're cleaning a bunch of them, but if you're cleaning them like this right here, I mean, you can make a skeleton out of them. Now, a lot of people go ahead and just slip that off. I don't. I leave it there. And I'll show you why. All this right here, this is all going to be your rib cage. I wish I could turn this for you a little bit, but we're about through there already. And the rest of that is nothing but just... Alright, so you see this chunk of meat right here? It's in the belly lining. But I'll flip it over, and the reason I left this is because it comes in really handy for this part. Now, I sharpened my knife, so I might get a little bit of skin, but you can see how I'm not leaving anything. And look at this chunk of meat. This is a 16-inch trout, and this is a fillet you get off of that 16-inch trout. Now, Pam and I both agree that a 14-inch trout really doesn't have that kind of meat, cutting all the pin bones out. Give that to the turtles. I'll trim all this up later, but keep stepping on it. Cut this off. We've had a couple gators back here, but I haven't seen them in 3 or 4 weeks, so I'm not going to be really too concerned about it. Now, I'm going to trim this piece of meat up, but look how pretty that is. That's one fillet. That's actually a pretty nice size fillet, right? Go to the other side. Look how clean that is. I might just fast forward through this because y'all have seen it. There it is. So when you flip that thing over, there you got you a handhold. There are 2 really nice fillets right here. I'll trim these up when I get in the kitchen because there's a little bit more I'm going to do, but you see there's, I mean, can you see through that? I don't know if you can, but that's one fish. Alright, so I've got 2 nice little fillets right here. We will take those on up. We've got obviously little fishing stuff going on right here on that 85-inch that I just installed. My wife's thinks I'm an idiot, but if you guys don't catch his channel, SC Fishtails, that dude is on fish. He works his butt off, but still makes time to catch fish for you guys.
All right, gang, we just got out, didn't he?
All right. You guys know my process. These are 2 nice, really nice fillets. I'm just going to clean them up. I usually cut the red line out, especially if I'm going to eat them right away. Then normally I put lemon juice on them for a little while just to kind of blanch that out a little bit, but not a big deal. There's one fillet. That's the other fillet. Yeah. You're good, yeah. Alright. I'm gonna cut these up to where just cut them down that bloodline. Cut that in two. Cut it off right here. Maybe split this one so that everything's somewhat uniform, consistent in size, so it all kind of cooks at the same pace. So we'll do that. Those are cut up already. I felt a pin bone right there somewhere on the very end. Huh? Alright. Alright. Soak that in a little bit of lemon water, or just a little bit in the fridge.
Did you find a Jamaican jerk?
The what?
Jamaican jerk.
No, I didn't find it. I didn't see it anywhere.
It's right here.
And we can use Everglades if we need to.
Yep. There it is.
Where's Woggins? Woggins? You want some sushi? My big girl goes, look there. There's some more. Oh, it had lemon
Woggins.
juice on it, didn't it?
Oh, she didn't like the lemon.
Well, it had lemon juice on my fingers.
Alright, red cabbage. And I gotta peel my mango. Man, this time of the year, you get mango. Nothing better on a fish taco. You guys all know you can substitute anything citrus, but this time of the year, you get a ripe mango. Stick it. My granny taught me how to peel everything in just one slice.
We just moved out of a 3,400 square foot house into an 800 square foot house, which is our little fish house that we own. And Pam's worked really hard. PJ, she's worked really hard putting things where they need to go, and I have no idea where anything goes. So I'm looking for a bowl smaller that I can drain, let this fish drain in something.
Right there by the dishwasher. There we go. Yeah, we had to utilize our space really well, but the market's so crazy. I'm planning on building out here. Not very much though. Maybe a couple bedrooms. Just dice this up. So we had a great day fishing today. I don't know if you guys, probably watching the video while we're doing this, but
She caught a lot of fish.
yeah.
I caught one quality fish. I think everything else I had was undersized, but she got our fish taco. I had taco.
You had taco in the boat?
I had taco on the boat, but taco fell off the hook, fell on the bow.
He's flipped himself
flipped
right on
himself
out.
right. He was, tacos. That whiting was a smart taco.
Yep, I'm about this. Our mix here, and I think we've told you guys this before, but we think the best mix is little red cabbage, mango in season. Otherwise, something else, citrus, oranges are fine. And then we like to do lime and cilantro, and I stem my cilantro because I don't really like the stems, and it just is fried for. That's why I went fishing today. I could have fish tacos tonight.
Because somebody couldn't get it done the last two trips.
Yeah.
I did catch I'm gonna say I wouldn't have kept that redfish today because he was too close to being 23 inches. He could have been over, and we did get checked by the DNR tonight on the way out.
We did.
So
Doing their job. But you know, I think I remember a video where I said I'm frying fish, and me and my husband could fish every day if he brought fish like this home. And then I don't get fish tacos. So.
Well, that was not that video. The video you're referring to is where we end up having to buy fish on the way home. We bought flounder because
I don't know
you and
about
I
that.
bought all the fixins and couldn't catch a fish.
All about.
All right, while she's doing that, this is a 16-inch trout. That's just all meat. 14-inch trout, not so much. 15, not so much. Jamaican jerk seasoning. We've done this before. We're taking it island style. Gonna put a little bit of this in here. It's a little spicy, but you got all the citrus to kind of mellow it out. But I'll put this in here. And that smells so good already.
Yeah, it does. Probably easier
I
if
am
make
beat.
it.
Are you tired?
I am. He got us up at 5 o'clock this morning.
Well, the alarm's set for 5.
Oh.
We haven't been out in a while, and it really doesn't get light
But
until
it's Labor
6:30.
Day.
So yeah, and it is Labor Day. So
We wanted to beat the crowd out that was just there to.
and
have fun.
honestly, the crowd wasn't horrible. I mean, we had fishermen in the morning, and when we got there, we both guessed that there'd be how many trailers? 5.
5.
And we both guessed that correctly. There were 5 trailers and a boat in front of us. So it
But-
wasn't horrible.
When we were coming out, people were starting to come back in, but we left at what, 11:30?
11:15, 11:30, yep.
But it's Labor Day. Hopefully everybody had it safe and fun.
I know, but I'm gonna carry this out, but it's not. I'm gonna be carrying it back in so I can take that. All right, onto the griddle. Look at that. Does that look like something you'd want to eat on a taco, on a fish taco?
Guys, there's nothing better.
And we don't even have the hot sauce on there yet. All right, so now we are coming out here to the griddle, and I've got, we've got everything going on. We're gonna get these crunchy.
Crunchy?
Crunchy.
Is that a new name?
They're already crunchy, but look at that.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
Perfect. You want some crunch, and we're not getting the crunch because we're not frying these fish.
It's gonna be a
You
little
see
healthier.
what we're doing with those fish. So
a little
we are
healthier.
doing this route right here. Oh man, those are nice.
Perfect.
Yeah. All right, I got this side on high.
How long do you think that cooks?
Got fish?
Yeah.
Probably 7 or 8 minutes, depending on how much temperature you have here. This Jamaican has, if you do the jerk, Jamaican jerk, it's already got some pretty good spices on it. But
I use this.
put this on there to cut the pot. Pam's already so much into hers though that I'm guessing it must be pretty good.
I'm probably gonna be on my 3rd one before you even eat that one.
Did you do this chili sauce? I'm gonna do the sweet chili just because she can take a burn better than I can, so I'm gonna take the sweet chili, not a bunch of it, and I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of this.
No, I like it hot.
And that's how I'm going for it. And I don't know if you can see us going for it, but I like crispiness in my taco. So we did it with this. Look here. Hear that? That's the crispiness. You can do that same crispiness with fried fish, but this is a healthier way to do it. That's really good.
It was worth
Really
a
good.
day's worth of fishing right there.
And we're beat, you guys. We are beat. It's what's the holiday? I'm so tired. I can't remember.
Labor Day. 6:21.
It's Labor Day, 6:21 in the evening. We were out on the water. It's about 6:21 this morning. And
Up at 5. Getting the rods and reels ready. Happy Labor Day.
It was a good Labor Day, but you know, we didn't know what to expect as far as the you know, other boats. Not that we don't like to see other, you know, other boats on there, because
Okay.
I know they're out just having fun. But man, it made fishing tough, and we were fighting waves all day, and we just decided if we could get in there at 6 o'clock, 6:30, and get out of there by 11, hopefully get enough fish for a fish taco, which she provided, then today was a good day. So we will catch you guys on the flip side. That's good.